This is the annual breakout game, a 4-day event that showcases current stars in the minors, prospects. And we had a big game here.
Fans cheered in the stands for this exact celebration where Chairman Bob Nutting presented Connor Griffin with his minor league gold glove. Some of the highlights from his defensive dominance last season included recording 228 assists, 50 double plays, playing 18 of 22 regular season games at AA without an error, and playing errorless in center field.
Here is Seth Hernandez. Almost immediately after the draft, John, we heard about this guy, and we continue to hear just so many glowing things about him and Connor Griffin. You think about what they've got here. At 19 years of age, the Pirates have two of the better players, pitcher and position player, in all of baseball on this field right now.
This guy just out of high school can reach triple digits with his fastball, has one of the better curveballs and changeups in the game. He'll be fun to watch.
Ready to go with Max Clark, the 21-year-old from Franklin, Indiana. First pitch at 102.
Oh my.
Clark is looking at his dugout like, wow.
I knew he was going to be fired up, and I mean, that first pitch at 102 did look a little bit like a beam of light. I'll tell you that. So a lot of good carry at the top, a little bit of run, an elite changeup. I knew it was coming 2-0. I mean, it's his prized possession. He's trying to get an easy out after falling behind 2-0. So it felt good to spit on that. And then, 3-0, tried to put something in play. He left me a little center cut 101-mile-an-hour heater, just missed it. And then a really good executed 3-1 pitch up in the zone. And then the last pitch actually kind of threw like a surprise sinker. And I got lucky. It was a great take. Good pitch, good take. It's just good baseball. But that kid's going to be a star for a lot of years.
And Easton Carmichael talked to Seth Hernandez as he walks Bryce Rayner. Jack Penny is at the plate, the 5th-round pick out of Notre Dame a couple years ago by the Tigers.
And then a curve. Man, look at the Uncle Charlie.
Well, there's his first, if you want to say unofficial, strikeout in his professional career. You saw it here tonight.
My goodness. Again, that's
wow.
Snapping.
That is wild. Another curveball. And on to second. And to first, and a double play. That was well done. Deuce Gorson to Tamar Johnson, who had to get rid of the ball very quickly, and does. Seth Hernandez, a scoreless inning. Marco Jimenez on the mound for Detroit.
Pretty impressive numbers for Jimenez.
And here is Connor Griffin, still in big league camp, by the way. And Jonathan, all eyes on Connor Griffin this spring.
Started him off with a pretty good fastball at 96 under the hands. Then got a couple breaking balls after that. Starting middle of the plate, breaking away.
1 ball, 2 strike count on him. Wow, heck of a start for Marco Jimenez. Couple of strikeouts and a line out. Nothing.
I mean, it's huge. Not only are you representing yourself, but your organization, where you're from, and just a collective, group of players who are going to be in the next future big leaguers coming in, 27, 28, 29. So it's a blessing to be out here surrounded by so much talent. I think it's the best event in the game, personally, for all amateur youth guys. And it's a really, really cool event just to grow the game, to be around guys that you're going to play with for the next 10+ years.
Oh, man, another broken bat. Oh, no. And Meath throws a one-hopper in the dirt past Omar Alfonso, allowing the run to score. He had checked the base runner, but throws it past Alfonso. And again, we talked about it earlier with the nerves. Can understand it.
Had lots of time going to first and just yanked it a bit.
The batter now, Jordan Yost. And with the drawn-in infield, it's lined past Tamar Johnson. There's the arm, by the way, of Esmeralda Valdez. But an RBI single for Jordan Yost, who hit a grand slam against the Yankees last weekend. And we asked you about Max Clark, and you talked about him. You said this guy is, I mean, top-notch character guy, and he showed it there in that interview. My gosh.
I was ready to hand him the mic and let him do the broadcast the rest of the game.
That's impressive. Of course, an impressive player, and now a little hesitation on the part of the first baseman, Alfonso, and there's a collision over at first. Big-time collision. Tamar Johnson collides with Max Clark over at first, and they went in hard. You could hear it from up here. We'd love to see him get it up, of course. Maybe he got the wind knocked out of him. Oh, man.
Yeah, he's just going, Termar going over the cover, the bag there at first base. Max Clark, fortunately, was slowing up as he saw the play go to home. Thank goodness they both seem to be okay.
Yeah, so Rayner, I guess his unofficial pro debut last year in the spring breakout game for Rayner, beginning the year at Single-A Lakeland. There, a couple of big-time prospects there, and a line drive base hit. Will Taylor toward the plate, strong throw, but off the mark. And Bryce Rayner with an RBI single, and 4-0.
Nice approach there, just going with the pitch.
Right away to the plate. Well done. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. One pitch, inning-ending double play. We're back, and look who's mic'd up for us. Connor Griffin, as we go to the top of the third here at Detroit.
It's fun because these are a lot of guys I played with last year, and just a little different atmosphere. So it's great.
Have you learned some things too this spring?
For sure. Hey.
All right.
Easy breathe.
Yeah, I think we were more nervous than you were. But believe me, I was on pins and needles. Wow. I'm so glad you made that play.
Hey.
Oh, my gosh.
That's good stuff.
Woo, that's great.
Sure. No, I've learned a lot at short. We got a lot of really good players that I'm learning from every day. So just try to take it in. We got some great coaches as well. And just continue to try to grow my game. On the defensive side, it's just as important as offense, so trying to keep it like that. It's just been a little different for me. You know, it's the best pitching I've seen, and I'm just trying to figure out how to continue to be athletic with a controlled approach.
Hey, thanks a million, Connor, for doing that with us. And anytime a guy wears a mic, we always see at least a guy get on base once or twice a game. So we're looking forward to watching that coming up.
Love it. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Connor Griffin.
So since we last spoke, how have things been developing this spring?
Yeah, no, great. Obviously, building up the arm, trying to get better, trying to throw my pitches better as we score a run here. But yeah, no, just trying to get better every single day.
What was it like to be able to know that your family was here to get to watch you put on a Pirates jersey and have this experience? Yeah,
no, they were gonna fly out here regardless of whether I pitched in this game. So to be able to do it with them here is super special. Like I said, my family's everything to me, and for them to be able to watch me in person here tonight on my pro debut in a way was really cool.
Connor Griffin just said really nice things about you as he gets hit by a pitch here. When he was mic'd up with us, we're gonna let you leave him with some words of gratitude. How impressed have you been with him at 19 years old and what he has done this spring?
Yeah, he graded up on me. He was in the 25 class and he graded up, and he's in the minors now. Absolutely just blowing the doors off of people, really. He's been doing amazing. Super great baseball player, even better kid. I haven't been able to hang out with him too much, but whenever I get to, he's a joy to be around, and he's just an awesome kid. I'm sure his family's awesome because it's hard to raise an amazing baseball player like that, and for him to be so humble and so gifted, man. He's a great person, and I can't wait to play with him in Pittsburgh one day. Your family should also be very proud of the humble young man that is sitting next to me. So thank you so much. Go Bucks. We appreciate your time. Go Bucks. Let's go, baby.
We talked about it earlier, Jonathan, about the impressive size and the legit power, and not going to be on display here. He's going to walk on 4 pitches, but a good eye. How about these big players here, Jonathan, on this Pirates prospect list?
Well, Blanco is one of the largest humans I've ever seen.
On 2 strikes on Tony Blanco Jr. 6'7", 243 pounds.
It's hard to hit 20-plus homers.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. High, towering grand slam for Tony Blanco Jr. on display in the breakout game in Bradenton. Wow.
And he missed it. Just 106.6. As high as you're going to see a ball out of the ballpark. Certain hitters, when they hit the ball, it sounds different.
Yeah,
that was loud.
That was really loud.
You know, as an infielder, your coaches are telling you to go out there, and they say when they see Tony step up, they say, or you can go trying to shag his balls coming at you 120 miles per hour.
And just as you're talking, Easton Carmichael barrels a ball over the wall. He started this big third inning for the Pirates prospects with a base hit to right field, and Easton Carmichael singles over the homers over the center field wall.
That too, very impressive. Just deep enough.
So we really emphasized the 4 key standards of attitude, effort, teammate, professional, because if you dominate those things, it'll be reflected in the on-field performance. As 17, 18-year-old me that grew up a huge Phillies fan can't celebrate. That's crushed.
Throw to right. Sacrifice fly for Brett Callahan. First at bat for Jude Warwick. A nice piece of hitting there as he grounds a single into left field. A 1-run ball game. Carson Rucker scores. He was hit by the Wilbur Dotel pitch after one was out. It was Murph Gray, by the way, now at third base. Get a chance to see him hit. He'll pop up shallow left, and nice play. Running out there is the aforementioned Wyatt Sanford. Nice play.
Fister. I thought I was going to drop down there on the left, but went a long way. Runs better than his old man.
Brandon Bidois.
He just had an incredible year. .74 ERA. He had a run where he faced 64 straight batters without allowing a hit.
Bam. 4 levels, dominating everywhere.
We saw up to 98, and then that, I mean, I'm guessing a change.
Big leaguers can come from anywhere. You know, the high-profile prospects who make a beeline, guys who get delayed, and then the guys who come kind of from out of nowhere like he has.
3-2 count, 2 outs. A rare runner has reached against Bidois. And that'll sneak through. First and third with 2 outs.
And he goes from July 29th till September 9th without allowing a hit. Gives one up here.
Jude Warwick at the plate now for the Tigers. Nice little stop, run to first. And that is that. Pirates prospects win at 8-7. I think we're going to have an exchange of jerseys. Max Clark and Connor Griffin, top prospects on hand here. And you tell these players they had some fun. Max Clark signs his, hands it to Connor Griffin. And he'll return the favor here.
I love this. I think this is great.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that's fantastic. It's one of those shots that we'll see like years down the road. You know, we'll be what going.
Why were you guys wearing football numbers?
They won't be much longer.
No, that's right. That's exactly right.